Good morning to you all. Let us meet on this refresher course on sustainable development. I would like to give my seminar on environmental sustainability for the refresher course on sustainable development. First, I would like to go the I would like to elaborate the concept of sustainability. So sustainability means environmental sustainability. So environmental sustainability is a critical concept and practice that aims to preserve, to protect our natural environment and resources for current and future generations. It involves finding a balance between meeting our present needs while ensuring that we do not compromise the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This is known as sustainability. At its core, environmental sustainability encompasses various aspects, including conservation of natural resources. Like in the next slide, like this involves responsible this natural resources. This involves responsible use and management of resources such as water, air, forest, minerals, and energy sources to prevent their depletion. Then, reducing environmental impact. It focuses on minimizing the pollution and waste production while promoting eco-friendly practices in industries, agriculture, transportation, and households. Biodiversity preservations. Biodiversity preservation mainly focuses on efforts to protect and restore diverse ecosystem habitats and species to maintain the planet's ecological balance. Fourth one is climate change and mitigation. Actions taken to reduce greenhouse gas emission and combat the effects of climate change through renewable energy and energy efficiency and carbon reduction strategies. And lastly, we would not like to fail social responsibility, recognizing that environmental sustainability is interviewed with social and economic factors. It strives to create sustainable opportunities and benefits for all the human society. And lastly, in this on this point, next slide, we can conclude that point with environmental sustainability is not just a goal, it's a way of life and commitment to responsible stewardship of our planet. It requires collective efforts from individuals, communities, businesses, and governments to ensure sustainable future for our planet and all its inhabitants. So let us see on what is unsustainable unsustainable lifestyle. So unsustainable development refers to pattern of economic growth and resource utilization that jeopardizes the well-being of current and future generations due to its negative impacts on the environment, society, and economy. This type of development often prioritizes short-term gains over long-term sustainability, resulting in a range of harmful consequences. So, environmental degradation is a very important part of studies. Unsustainable development can be lead to depletion of natural sources, deforestation, soil erosion, water pollution, destruction, and increased greenhouse gas emission contributing to climate change. So, unsustainable human nature can be divided into two parts. We are living unsustainability and the human degrades nature. So these are the 2 points on which we need to focus. So these are the social inequalities. Unsustainable development can exacerbate social inequalities by disproportionately affecting marginalized communities, leading to unequal access to resources, opportunities, and benefits. So economic instability is one of the point in this I would like to include. Relying on unsustainable practices can result in economic volatility and vulnerability to resource storage and practice fluctuations and environmental disasters. Health impacts. Pollution and environmental degradation associated with unsustainable development can have detrimental effect of human health, leading to respiratory diseases, waterborne illness, and other health problems. Resource scarcity. Continued unsustainable resource consumption can delay finite resources, making them to scarcer and more expensive in the long run. To address this unsustainable human development or human nature, there is growing emphasis on transitioning towards sustainable development models. This involves adopting practices that promote economic growth, social equity, and environmental stewardship. Simultaneously, sustainable development aims to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs, ensuring more balanced and responsible approach the approach to progress our nature. So next is a vision of towards more sustainable world. So the concept of this is what education awareness. So raising awareness, raising good health, well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water, and sanitation. So this may be the vision of more sustainable world. So education and awareness, raising awareness about the environment, consequences of resource depletion, and promoting sustainable their lifestyle can help change behavior. Policy and regulations. Governments and international organizations play a crucial role in implementing regulations and incentives that encourage sustainable resource management. Technological innovation is a part that developing and adapting technologies that enable more sustainable practices such as renewable energy and resource efficient production methods. Conservation and restoration efforts to protect to restore an ecosystem and natural habitats can help mitigate the damage caused by unsustainable behavior. Circular economy. Transitioning from a light tech disposed economic model, a circular one that emphasizes recycling and reuses. It's important to recognize that while unsustainable behavior is a concern, humans also have the capacity to adapt and change their behavior to support more sustainable practices. Collective action, global cooperation, and essential to address these challenges effectively. Next. So economic growth and decent work is very, very important. Economic growth refers to increase in the production and consumption of goods and services with an economy or specific period of time. It is often measured by the gross domestic product ratio. So this is the indicator of prosperity. Economic growth is generally seen as a positive indicator of a nation's prosperity and living and living a higher economy grows. It typically generates more jobs, higher income, and improved living conditions for its citizens. Driven by various factors, economic growth can be influenced by a wide range of factors, including increased productivity, technological advancement, population growth, investment, and government policies. So, lastly, environmental concerns. Rapid economic growth can lead environment challenges such as increased pollution, resource depletion, and habitat destruction. Sustainable economic growth seeks to minimize these negative impacts. Lastly, economic cycles often through cycles of growth, recession, and recovery. These cycles are influenced by various economic factors that can have significant and social political implications. Next slide. Thank you. So I would like to sum up my seminar on this sustainable development. A global perspective is very, very important part. In a globalized world, economic growth is often to interlinked with international trade and investment. It can have both positive and negative effects on a country relationship with the global economy. Measurement of challenges. While GDP is a widely used measure of economic growth, it has limitations. It doesn't account for factors like income distribution, environmental quality, or overall well-being. Ultimately, the pursuit of economic growth is a central goal of many countries, but it should be balanced with consideration of sustainability, equity, and environmental responsibility to ensure better quality of life for all citizens and future generations. Thank you.